All right, hey there. Good morning. Sorry that was so close. So, yeah, welcome to eastbound rest area here in Montana, whatever the name of it is. Here, I gotta show you something we parked next to last night. Watch. Check this out. I was just noticing them just now. You see them? They're just all over the freaking light pole. A whole mess of them. Flying around and stuff. And they're all over the ground too. Oh, wait, watch out, watch out. Try not to get stung. See all of them? Holy shit. That is a full-on hive right there. My goodness. You seeing this? That's wild, huh? Alright. Time to go. Alright, hey there. Yeah, so poor little Max here is not feeling well at all. He, you know, we spent a little bit of time in this field right next to us. Here, I'll show you this field right here before we had to go on duty, playing some ball and stuff, you know, of course. And we were out there, I don't know, 30 minutes or something like that, throwing ball, and then we put the ball away, and I got him on the leash and went and took him for a walk around and stuff. And somewhere in the grass, I'm guessing when we were playing ball, he got a hold of something, and I did not agree with him. You know, I don't know. It's weird. It's like some sort of little, like, cakey, chunky stuff. Like he picked up, I don't know, he ate something he shouldn't have eaten. And so we got back in the truck, and I still had like 10 or 15 minutes to kill before I could go on duty. And so I was like just organizing stuff and sitting here kind of, you know, like getting shit together, whatever. And he starts hopping around. You know, he starts hopping up and down off the seat, and like going towards the back, and he's looking on the bunk, and he comes over here, and he's like looking up by my feet, and he hops back up on the bunk. And I had the window partially down. I wish I had it down more. And he just goes, whop. I just vomited all over the place, all over the seat. And it just, and like big, like, it was mostly like watery stuff, right? You know, so that kind of was a good thing and a bad thing, because he had just drank a whole bunch of water too. So it was mostly like watery, but it was like watery, slimy stuff, you know. I don't know what's better, if it would have been like mostly solid. That's kind of a little bit easier to pick up. And then he gets off the seat, and of course he does it in the back right here on the floor too, you know. That was like the aftershock, like son of a bitch. And so he is not feeling well. He has gone from 1,000 miles an hour to probably about 50. Yeah, so he's not doing too well. So anyway, all right, it's time to get going here. Think I have all my shit together?
Continue on the road.
Yeah, and not to mention, or, you know, not to mention, I'm gonna mention it, got all over my freaking brand new shoes too. all over my one of my brand new shoes. But that's alright. No big deal. That's easy. Shoes are easy to replace. Dogs are a little bit more difficult. So. Alright, anyways, I'm just going to keep this one a little short here. I wanted to show you the bees. That was pretty cool. And we'll do a quick check-in, and then I'll probably let you go. So we got Friday, June 11th, 2021. It's already the 11th. It just blows me away. It was just like a day ago. It was the 7th. Here we are. It's the 11th. Friday. Wow. Current local time out here. So where were we again? Rosebud, I think. Let's take a look. Oh. Well, I think that was Rosebud Rest Area, I think. But currently we're going through what's called Hathaway, Montana. Mile marker 115. I-94 eastbound. If I said I-90, I made a mistake. To say I-94. As I said, 9:04 in the morning. Wow, oh, what a quinky-dink. 68 degrees outside. It's nice out. If it weren't for the wind, it would be really pleasant out there. Elevation about 2,400 feet. Oops. And 724 miles to go out to Minneapolis. And we should be arriving tonight, I'd imagine. And don't let me forget, I need to call a receiver and make an appointment for tomorrow. So there you go. And I'll leave you with this. It's funny because I have a couple friends who either know people in Montana or have visited Montana for whatever reason before in the past. And because, you know, the word Montana, you know, mountains, right? And so, you know, I always expected Montana was a very mountainous state. And I remember somebody telling me some years in the past, there you go, they're like, nope, Montana's just flat. There's no mountains in Montana. It's bullshit, there isn't. And you haven't been to the western side because there's a lot of mountains up in Montana. We have reached the flatter area, so this must be the side that they visited, right? Yeah, you haven't been to the west half of it. I mean, shoot, west half nothing, the west 3/4 of it, mountains. Beautiful mountains. So, anyways, I'll let you go, and we'll talk to you all in a bit. All right, hey there, welcome back. And greetings to you from dinosaur country here in Montana, specifically Glendive. Glendive, one word. Glen and dive, one word. Yeah, dinosaur country. There's all kinds of signs up along through here. I suppose probably, you know, like all of Montana is like dinosaur country, but there's a whole bunch of signs as we're going through here talking about, oh, dinosaur museum, fossil museum, etc., all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden the nature of the geology just kind of changed quite a bit, so I figured I'd bring you all in here and let you be a looky-loo a little bit. I don't know. It does. It looks like a kind of place where dinosaurs would keel over and leave their remains. You know, it just kind of does. Like, if I was a dinosaur, I'd be like, damn, I'm not going to be able to make it here. No, I know. It was an asteroid that did it. It was an asteroid that killed them. Humax. It was like something in the grass that almost got you, huh, bud? Yeah, something in the grass almost got hard as I can to envision big ass dinosaurs just walking around out here. I really am. I'm trying. And I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I'm trying to create a mind's eye picture of it and place it along the terrain here. It's not happening for me. Like big ass brontosaurus or something. Brontosauruses, T-Rexes and whatnot. I don't know. I could see like the Trimegosauruses and stuff, or whatever the hell they're called. Accent, dude. Sorry, but you can't just come up here and rest your freaking head on the steering wheel. Like I could see like you know, the ones that are like look like rhinoceroses, right? Yeah, rhinosaurs, right? Yeah, it's a freaking dinosaur. That's why it's got the saurus at the end of it, right? Dinosaurs, rhinosaurs. You know, like hippopotamuses and shit. I can see them. I can see that out here. I just can't see the big, long-necked brontosaurus burger ones out here. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it. Like, what would they be eating? There's like no trees, so I'm just kind of T-Rexes. Yeah, what would they be eating? I guess cattle. They would be eating the rhinoceroses. Huh. I don't know. A lot of cows out here, though. I can envision that. I don't even have to envision it. There's just a bunch out here. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I mean, then again, at the same time, the rhinos. Why can't I say it? Rhinoceros. Right? Is that right? Rhino. We'll just call it rhino. Those style ones, even then I have a hard time because, like, well, typically we only see those in the southern hemisphere, so there's a reason for that, right? Like, we see more like mammalian kind of animals up here in the northern hemisphere than we do, what do they call it, begins with a P, you know, like elephants, pachyderms or whatever they're called. Like, we see those in the southern hemisphere, we see mammalians up in the northern hemisphere. So I still have a hard time envisioning even those up here. I don't know, just saying. Oh, well, it was Pangea all at one time. Yeah, well, maybe, yeah. Yep, that would be a long, long time ago. It sure would. That's true. Sometime before the big asteroid came and hit and broke up Pangea. I don't know. It's a hell of a story. Oh, shut up. Keeps on beeping at me. I have no internet connection. You know, guess what? I don't have an internet connection either, but you don't hear me complaining about it. Alright, well, that kind of fizzled out there. I thought we were going to be going through some far more interesting country here for a second, but it did fizzle away. It was looking really interesting there for about 5 minutes, and then it just stopped. Just in time for me to bring you in, you know. Yeah, I mean, where's all the trees and all them brontosaurs would be? Okay, alright, yeah, it was different then. It was way different back then. Okay. lucking out right now because it's freaking windy as all freaking bejeezy-bees. It's like super windy out there right now. And it's been a crosswind for us for the majority of today's drive. Not majority, for all of today's drive. As we were heading kind of in a northeast diagonal heading. And we have just so recently kind of turned to more of a due east heading, and so we now have a tailwind, and it is awesome. I love tailwinds. I really do. It makes for a far more pleasant drive than a crosswind or a headwind, for damn sure. If it's going to be windy, you want it at your backside. Whereas last night it was windy, and it was at our backside, and it was rattling the freaking fairings on the back of the cab like you wouldn't believe. I thought they were going to rip off, and I honestly, I just didn't even care. I was like, oh well, if they freaking get tore off, they get tore off. I don't care. I'll throw them under the bunk. Take them home. Boss can put it back on if he wants to. Yeah. Alright. That's it. I'm done. I'll talk to y'all later. There you go, it's later. Check out this shadow on the road, right? It's going almost the same speed as us. It's just a weird feeling. It's trippy. It's the shadow of the clouds, yeah. That's wild. We just went through a whole bunch of them. And it was all just these lines of shadows from the clouds above, and they're going like, we're going like maybe 5 miles an hour faster. What a trippy thing. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Yes, it's only been about 5 minutes since we last spoke. We didn't smoke together. Sorry. We got North Dakota coming up in the windshield here. Fairly shortly, actually. Let's see here. In about 7 miles or so. Maybe 10. Something like that. So, that's cool. I figure. But I'm not going to drag it out for you. I'm going to go ahead and put you on hold, and I'll bring you back in once we get to it. So we'll see you in a bit. Okie dokie, here we go. We have finally reached the sign, I believe. There it comes. Mile marker 250, and here it is. North Dakota, be legendary. Welcome to North Dakota, be legendary. Awesome. 75 miles an hour. Beautiful thing. Be legendary, like the dinosaurs, I guess. So 250 miles through Montana, huh? Geez, it sure didn't seem longer than that. Way station. Is it open? I didn't, you know what? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that ain't open at all. Alright, good. Yeah, so there you go. Welcome to North Dakota. What time do we got here? Right about 11 o'clock a.m. Let's see. What are we calling it? Well, we're just calling it. We're nearby North Dakota, actually. According to Sheila B, she's not even going to give me a locality. Thanks a lot. Huh. Beach. We're near beach. North Dakota. Temperature 63 degrees, elevations 2,777 as I speak, as we go past still have a tailwind for the time being, which is nice. I love it. I don't know if you can see that grass blowing, but it is blowing like big time. You know it's windy when the grass is blowing like that. That is high winds. Yep. So it's kind of interesting, you know, being that we're essentially, you know, well, like through Montana, you know, like driving, you know, just parallel to 80 out there, like in Wyoming, right? We're just right above Wyoming. And it's just interesting that the elevation was what it, you know, as low as it is in comparison to Wyoming. Like Wyoming is high, you know, 5, 6, 7,000 feet elevation, and we're down in the, you know, 2000s for Montana and now North Dakota. I don't know. It's just interesting to me for some reason. I expected that we would have been at a higher elevation up here. Or, you know, not necessarily higher than Wyoming, just, you know, somewhere in that same level, but we're not. So, I don't know. I'm just weird, I guess. That is funky looking. This mound right here, the way the grass looks blowing over it, it's just kind of wild. Kind of has like a pattern to it. It's trippy. Okay, I'm gonna let you go again here. I really have nothing to say. So we'll talk to you all in a bit. Okay, welcome to Painted Canyon Visitor Center. Scenic view. Danger, do not approach wildlife. With a picture of a bison on it. That's cool. I would love to see some bison. But we are not here for the view. We are here for a restroom break. Oh shit.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on I-94.
That said, we probably will check out the view. I mean, We're here, right? Might as well.
Turn right on I-94. In 1/4 mile, turn right on I-94. Then take the round.
Nice view there. Jeez. Parked all goofy foot. Max, I need you to move your freaking head. Can't see out the freaking mirror. These are little dinky truck slots right here, I'll tell you what. They're like really dinky. Huh. Wow. All right, gotta go. See you in a minute. All right, there's no way you're gonna be able to hear me. But yeah, we're checking out the view. Here we go. There's like bison poop everywhere. I guess that's bison poop. There we go. This wind is freaking brutal. It's crazy. Hold on. There's the view. Painted Canyon. Slow down, Max. Slow down. There you go. Check that out. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Freaking dog. Hey. Pretty cool, huh? You see why it's called Painted Canyon. That's badass. I should have left your ass in the truck, you know that? Max. Max. Pretty cool. Okay, scene 3. Scene 3, warning, unstable ground, Max. Oh wow, yeah, that's unstable, all right. Holy smokes. Huh, chirpy. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, this was well worth stopping. I wish I could see some bison. Not seeing any. Max, get fucking over here. Sorry, this is really difficult to do with the dog pulling on my... You gotta fall down there, dog. He has bounced back from his morning sickness. Officially. Alright, that was quite the adventure. Solely for the reason raised in a Max. I should have just left him in the truck. Freaking dog just spazzing like a lunatic around everybody and everything. He thinks everything revolves around him. He really does. Yep, but that was a pretty cool little spot to stop, I gotta say.
Turn right on I-94, then
Theodore.
take the ramp on the right.
Theodore Roosevelt National Park, even.
Take the ramp on the right to I-94 West. Turn left on I-94.
That's all she wrote for that one. So I figure we'll throw you some more hyperdrive here.
Continue on I-94.
Watch as we race the clouds and whatnot. So see you in all in a bit. Enjoy. Welcome and greetings to you from place you always wanted to see, Bismarck, North Dakota. Yep. In case you ever wanted to see it, I figure, yeah, well, now's your chance. Don't miss this opportunity. Slow down, Kel. 60 miles an hour. Bismarck. Gotta sink the Bismarck. Did they? Did they ever sink it? They must have. I don't know. Of course they did. Yep, good old Bismarck, yep. Amazing thing. So, let's see what time we got here. 2:26 p.m. now, local. Looks like we have crossed over into Central Time Zone now. Apparently.
In 1 mile, keep left to I-94 East.
Yeah. 70 degrees. Out here in Bismarck. And we can set it to an elevation of about 1,600 feet. '94 east of Fargo. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, don't you know? That's right. Oh, you're darn tootin' we're going to Fargo, eh? I can't wait. To hell with Minneapolis. I just want to check out
Be
Fargo.
in either of the 2 left lanes.
I wonder how many people said the same thing, like after that movie came out, like, I gotta go to Fargo. I gotta go see if this shit's really like this here. Funny. I can't wait. I'm gonna
Continue
be
on
stopping.
I-94.
I'm gonna be stopping at any available any available truck stop or otherwise that I can until I get somebody who speaks to me with that with that Canadian Minneapolis Fargo just super square accent. Oh jeez, yeah. Oh yeah, he was the big fella, eh? Yeah. Hey there, Margie. Do you have anything to eat? Oh yeah, maybe some eggs, eh? Oh, eggs, eh? Yeah. If you haven't watched that movie, you gotta watch it. I'm telling you, it's pretty funny. Coen brothers. Every movie they make is funny, pretty much. I figure. I don't think I've seen one bad one from them. Hi, Max. What are you doing? Huh? Max has bounced back. Did I say it already? Yes, he has bounced back from his morning sickness. He was feeling so just after tossing up his oats. He was, I could see, he was like just feeling all fluish, you know, or whatever. Now he's just totally bounced back. Yep. Of course, I guess probably you might have caught a little bit of that back there at the Painted Canyon rest area. I don't know. So, what else is there going on? I think we're going to be pulling off in another 150 miles or something like that. Hitting the Petro. I believe. Where did it go? Where did he go? Nope, it's not that one. Okay. Truck stops. Yeah, a little bit further than I thought. We still got 190 miles out of this Petro. Dang it. Oh well, 'cause I'm getting hungry. Huh. Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center. Geez, I mean, we've been Lewising and Clarking the shit out of stuff this drive. Boy, them folks got around, didn't they? They sure did. They got around all over the place, eh? Old Lewis and Clark. Yeah. Alright, Petro Stopping Centers at his next stop.
Continue on I-94.
I plan to. Agility. Thank you. Oh, yep. Anyways, I'm going to let you go. Bismarck is just kind of boring me. So, we'll talk to y'all in a bit. Okay, here we go. Here's the big one. Welcome back to you, and greetings to you from Fargo, North Dakota. Yes, indeed, we made it to Fargo. I am so happy, and Max is very happy too. He's a little overly excited, however. Yes. He loves it. He says he's like I love that movie, and I'm so happy we're here. Can we stop now? I said, well, not quite yet. We have about 2.7 miles to go. 2.6, even better. Yes, welcome to Fargo, North Dakota, the infamous Fargo. Yep. If you haven't watched it, you gotta do it. You better watch the movie, and you'll understand why I'm so excited. It's kind of like meeting a midget after watching Time Bandits or something, you know. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. A dwarf, a little person. I call him a midget. I'll call him a midget. I don't think they mind. There's another really good movie too. It's funny. It's got oh shoot, what's his name? Oh, I'm totally drawing a blank. It's a movie about two assassins who get sent out to this little town in Europe, and because one of the assassins has to kill the other assassin for making a mistake. Oh shoot, what the hell is that movie called? It's really good though. But yeah, he's all like talking about, he's like, oh, it's a pretty common thing. He's talking to like a midget. He's like, you guys have a tendency to off yourself.
Exit 348 on the right to 45th Street.
I don't know, you know, I'm just rambling on at this point. I don't know what I'm talking about. Fargo, next 4 exits, here we go. As we approach exit 348, which is where we're gonna off the I-94. We're gonna make our way over to Petro Stopping Centers to fuel up and let Max empty his tanks and probably grab a shower and maybe grab some food and have a grand old time at all of it. Mile marker 348, there you go.
Take exit 348 on the right to 45th Street.
Yep. So yeah, and so according to the movie, here, let me go ahead and kind of give you a visual. Somewhere along one of these highways here.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on 45th Street South.
It's not going to be along the interstate, of course. It'll be along one of these highways here, but somewhere along the edge of one of these highways where the fence is, there is $1 million buried somewhere. So, Yeah, if I only
Turn
had,
left on 45th Street South.
if I only had a little bit more time to kill. Maybe I should skip the shower and go look for the money. I wonder if that's a thing, you know, like, oh, nobody's ever found the money. I'm sure somebody found it because according to the movie, he only buried it underneath the snow, so somebody would have found it once the snow receded, of course. But yeah, a cool $1 million. Of course, $1 million isn't really very much nowadays, is it? It's like you can't barely even buy a house for that. I guess depending on where you live. You know, me being from California, you know, that is a you know, that's an actual thing. You can barely buy a house for $1 million out there. Yep. So yeah, that's the deal. What time have we got here? 5:24 now in the PM local time. That makes still Central Time, so 3:24 in the PM California time. Temperature about 79 degrees, elevation 936 feet. Wow, interesting. We have descended in elevation quite a bit. Okay.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on 19th Avenue South.
Wow. Jeez, I forgot how windy it was. We had that tailwind behind us all day. Get over here and
Turn
we start.
left on 19th Avenue South.
We face northward and all that wind just started blowing in. Oh, cool. Space aliens. Right there. Earthlings welcome. I wonder what they got going on there. Like a Chuck E. Cheese 2000 new millennia style. Or something. Huh. Dine-in, game room are open. Fargo, come home. E.T. phone home. E.T. come home to Fargo, I guess. Well done, Max. As always. Seriously? They can't hear you. Okay, everybody, I do need to get over to that truck stop. Somewhere. Where the hell? No semis.
Arriving at Petra Stopping Centers on the left.
Aha, here we go. I think this is the one we
Please
want.
drive to highlighted route.
Somewhere over here. Wow, people are cordial out here in Fargo. Guy let me cut across pretty politely of him. Oh, it's geez, Al. Darn tootin'. Oh, I can't wait. Death. Right side, Phil. What? I when they have the def tank on the what? That doesn't make any sense. What? Well, that's goofy and bizarre. That's funny. Okay, I'm probably not making. I'm sure I'm not making any sense to anybody right now. So, welcome to Petro Fargo. See you in a bit. Okay, here we go. That's it for Fargo. Well, I guess it's not it for Fargo. We've still got a little bit more of Fargo to go. And I'm thoroughly disappointed. Like, thoroughly. Everybody inside the Petro there just talked normal. I'm like, what? I mean, I heard a few. I heard a few okays, like, okay. I heard a couple of those, but that was about it. You know, and it was like, there was even some people, you know, who like worked there. Like I was in my shower room, and you know, finished my shower, you know, so I'm in there, you know, getting dressed and all that. No exit. And there was like 3 people in the hallway outside the door that were having a conversation. People who worked there, you know, bitching about, you know, work, of course, right? Bitching about their job. And so I couldn't help but overhear, you know. And they were just talking normal. You know, I mean, I heard a couple of okay, you know, or like that, you know, or gotcha, you know, but nothing, like over the top at all. So, I mean, even when I got some food and stuff, and I had to deal with the cashiers, a couple of cashiers, still nothing. So, oh well. Maybe we need to be a little bit further north.
Turn right on 45th Street South.
I mean, nobody even asked if it was hot outside. Outside. Yep, even Max, he's upset about it too. He's a little hot on the collar too.
Mile. Take the ramp on the right to I-94E East toward Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Minneapolis? Is that what I've been saying? Minneapolis. Minneapolis. I think I've been saying Minneapolis. That's pretty funny. Oops. Minneapolis.
the right to I-94 East toward Minneapolis.
You got it, Sheila D. Minneapolis. Damn it. Still doesn't sound right. It's like I want to say it like Indianapolis, but it just, you can't do it like that.
Continue on I-94.
Yep, alright, let's zip you along through here for a little ways. Whatnot. Oh my gosh. They really got us going slow through here, eh? Yep, so we'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, hang on. We almost goofed that one up. We almost botched that one big time, eh? We almost botched that like a doozy. It'll become clear here momentarily. Had to turn around and go back and come back the other way again, eh? Here we go as we cross the Red River in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Minnesota. Just like that. Moorhead, population 38,065. Temperature 77 degrees outside, 906 foot elevation. We have 238 miles remaining out to Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Something really wrong with me. Today is still Friday, I think. Yeah, it's still Friday. So, anyhow, that's it. See you in a minute. back. We're encroaching upon the city of St. Cloud, Minnesota. About 60, well, let's see here, actually. We're about 83 miles from our destination out there in Minneapolis. And we are 60 miles from the rest area where we're going to camp out for the night. So I figured I'd go ahead and just kind of zip you along and do a 60-mile warp speed drive for you, warp drive for you here. The time is now 9 p.m. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. and it's still daylight out. Like the sun is just barely setting in the back, in the rear views there, and it's an amazing looking sunset too, I gotta say. So yeah, 9 p.m. and it's just wow, amazing. 73 degrees outside here at St. Cloud, and about 1,100 foot elevation. So 52 minutes out there to our rest area. So warp drive it is, and we will see you there. So enjoy. And voila, we have arrived. Maple Grove rest area, I-94 eastbound, and let's see, somewhere nearby Minneapolis. That's all we're gonna get. Let me see here. Yeah, it's not gonna give it to me. That's all right, we don't need it. We are 23 miles from our destination up there on 2nd Avenue South, Finnegan's Brewing Company or whatever it's called. So there you go, another solid day. 80, no way, it's telling me 86 degrees. So you know what, actually 86 degrees outside. Time is now 9:59 in the PM, 10 o'clock. Elevation 945 feet, and it is a wrap once again. So as always, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you enjoyed the drive, and we'll see you somewhere down the road tomorrow. So take care. See ya.